A name once synonymous with power, spectacle, and controversy in the world of professional wrestling is now whispering his way back into the spotlight. Vince McMahon, the architect of WWE's global rise and one of the most polarizing figures in entertainment history, may be preparing for yet another act in his storied, stormy career. The headlines don't scream it yet. The company press releases don't flaunt it. But if you listen closely, really closely, you can hear it in the subtle rumblings coming from a new entity with a curious name, 14th and I. Not a wrestling company. Not a public stock maneuver. Not a media circus with limos and pyrotechnics. No, this is quieter. Sleeker. Strategic. 14th and I is an investment firm reportedly founded by McMahon himself, and though it's in its infancy, its very existence has sent speculation spiraling across the sports, entertainment, and business landscapes. What's the play? Is this redemption? Is it revenge? Is it evolution? At the moment, what's clear is that the company is focusing its gaze on sports, media, and entertainment, McMahon's original holy trinity. And that's where the real intrigue begins. Because Vince doesn't move without intent. He doesn't build something without envisioning the endgame. This isn't a vanity project. It's not a retirement hobby. It's a blueprint. And if history has taught us anything, it's that Vince McMahon doesn't build quietly for long. Early reports from Ringside News have added an even more fascinating twist to this evolving story. Beth Fisher, once the head of corporate social responsibility at WWE, has now aligned herself with McMahon's new venture. That's not just a name. That's a statement. Fisher wasn't just another corporate cog. She was part of the connective tissue between WWE and the broader community, an executive whose role blended strategy, empathy, and image management. Her decision to join 14th and I speaks volumes about the direction McMahon intends to take. She's not a booker. She's not a producer. She's not a wrestling insider in the traditional sense. She's a bridge builder, a reputation architect. And if she's on board, then McMahon isn't just trying to start a business. He's trying to shape something, with perception, polish, and positioning. People will say it's just a company. Just a move. But they said the same thing when Titan Sports bought out Georgia Championship Wrestling. They said it when the XFL launched. They said it when McMahon stepped down, and then walked right back through the WWE corporate doors, rewriting the story one more time. This isn't just a man creating a firm. It's a man setting the foundation for a comeback. What form that comeback takes is anyone's guess. Will 14th and I invest in emerging wrestling promotions, trying to shift the balance of power again? Will it move into athlete management, film production, or digital content strategy? Is it laying groundwork for a media empire that echoes the early days of WWE studios but with more teeth and less oversight? All questions. No clear answers. But the movement is real. Insiders know that Vince never truly walks away. He recedes. He regroups. And then he reemerges, sharper and more dangerous than before. To some, the news of Beth Fisher joining him is small. But in the chessboard of corporate power, it's the kind of move that signals future checkmate. A trusted lieutenant. A proven strategist. Someone who knows the game from inside the walls of WWE, and who clearly believes in what McMahon is now building outside of them. You don't attract talent like that unless your vision has weight. And Vince's visions, for better or worse, always carry weight. The sports world is evolving. Media is fragmenting. Entertainment is being rewritten every year by streaming wars, algorithmic trends, and global fan bases that demand more than just spectacle. They demand narrative, access, and authenticity. That's the world Vince is walking back into. And if he's truly planning a return to the top, whether through 14th and I or some more dramatic vehicle, we should all brace ourselves. Because his returns are never half-hearted. They're never quiet for long. And they always reshape the terrain. People forget, McMahon was never just a wrestling promoter. He was a cultural force. A brand visionary. A titan who understood storytelling and power and optics long before Silicon Valley turned those into buzzwords. So here we are. 14th and I. A name that sounds more like a secret society than a business entity. A name that may soon be ringing in boardrooms and newsrooms across sports media. For now, it's whispers. Rumors. Hints. But Vince McMahon doesn't whisper for long. The play is coming. And when it does, the industry won't be ready.